Hey everybody, Larissa Rose here. Just thought we'd mix it up here at QRFA and provide some video content for a change with our industry updates, anything that's going on currently with our internal programs, but also give the Managing Director updates a video content format. But we also will be doing the Word format through newsletters, but thought it'd be really valuable and much more adding, I guess, in the sense of being able to hear and engaging on a video content platform. You could double up and listen to that on your way home. I also play it at work and you can just hear it in the background so you can catch up, because we all know what it's like. We're all completely saturated in so much reports and industry information that we're needing to read all the time. Thought we'd mix it up and add some different platform for a change. So I've got some exciting news. Just wanted to, first of all, make a note and let you know about a key themed events that we had last year. So if you weren't aware, QRFA ran a themed event called Renewable Fueling Northern Queensland Project Developments and Opportunities. And it was a little bit of a blueprint, because what it did was it just showcased to us the need for that paddock to parliament approach that I've discussed so many times, on having free community events that support, advocate, educate, and also showcase what's currently going on in our industry and sector. What's happening with the current biofuels industry, the new and emerging renewable fuels industry, and what that means now to decarbonise our heavy transport sector. But also shine a light on more so the opportunities that exist with building a biorefining industry. So the co-plastics, co-chemicals, all the co-products that come from that, the export market opportunities, what that's going to mean to a feedstock provider and the opportunities there, but also showcase what that is and what that's going to mean for the stakeholders who are involved more on the demand side. So the event went fantastic. Free community event. We had one in Ayr and we had one in Mackay, and those events actually showcased a great need and appetite for discussions around what is renewable fuels, what are biofuels, and what is that going to mean to someone who lives in regional Queensland. So we had the whole supply chain involved. We had feedstock providers, we had technology providers, we also had some people on the demand side, and we also had government, and we had council and economic, more commerce and business people all involved in these events, which was brilliant. What we found was there was a lot of core themes that came out of that event. One of the most first pieces that came out is just really around what biofuels are and what that means for the uptake and use of E10 at the Bowser. So a lot of questions around that, a lot around engine compatibility, what it means now with the cars and the vehicles are coming out, identified a lot of confusion still sitting there, and confusion with the fuel choice at the Bowser with 3 different ways that E10's labelled here in Queensland. And then also moving across, a lot of questions came out from the grower and agricultural side around feedstocks, diversification, what that is and what that means to them, for the growers to look at different crops to produce, also talking about crop residue and waste. And then we also had a lot of discussions around, I guess, the more potential people and companies and businesses that are going to be buying these fuels and looking at needing how they can decarbonise their companies and corporations and doing the whole offtake of these fuels, the availability, when are the fuels happening, what does that mean, the costs. So it was a really huge variety of different discussion topics, but it definitely identified some opportunities even further that QRFA have to do to support and grow the industry, fulfill a lot more education even more, and keep that engagement going in regional Queensland. So I'm really excited to announce where we're going and what we're progressing with for this year. We've got 5 events that are going to be coming up, and they are all going to be located in the north and the west and central Queensland. So we'll be going to Gladstone, Emerald, Charters Towers, Ingham and Dalby, and we'll be taking that same format of blueprint event, which will be free community events. So I'd like to invite and encourage our industry to support us to enable those events even further. We want them to be free so the community can get involved and engage and really get a good grasp and understanding on this industry and the sector and the opportunities that come from that. And from there, we'd like to also encourage any of our members who would like to speak and participate. If you're not a member yet, we'd encourage you to do that. You're welcome to jump over to our website and fine tune and look at the opportunities there where you can connect and engage with our industry. But we would like to see a wide variety and span of people across the whole supply chain be involved to do this showcase. So they're heading in between end of May and through to, we've got the beginning of November, end of October, those events will be going on. We'll be having some global international speakers as well, which will add another layer of value, I guess, on what's going on around the world and the relativity of that and what that means for Australia now and Queensland, to give a little bit more depth and scope around renewable fuels. And so if you'd like to know more information, you can head to our website and you can connect and do all the usual stuff and sign up to the newsletters. You can also find out a lot of this information, and all our video content will be on our social media platforms, which is Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So we'll be providing all of these mediums there now, and I hope it gives you a good snapshot and an understanding of where we're going. We've got some exciting stuff ahead for QRFA this year, some more great announcements and news over the next few months. We're progressing quite well, and it's one of those things that we just really value, and I like to acknowledge industry and all the work that everyone's been doing over the last few years since we've had the biofuels mandate in place. We've been progressing so much, and I just would really like to instill everyone and let them know how much they're all valued. Everyone's doing their own pivotal piece as a part of the whole process to building a really robust industry for Queensland. So fantastic to everybody.